anger and dark feminine emotions and energy. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with someone, and they just said something that was completely innocent, and automatically my whole body went into reaction mode. My whole body started heating up, and I felt this anger and this rage. I felt what a lot of people have been calling the dark feminine. And all of a sudden, it didn't matter what my mind thought of it or my awareness of it. There was an intense emotional reaction in my body that didn't want to be understood, or it didn't want to be rationalized. It didn't want to be thought of. It didn't want to be understood. It didn't want to be deciphered. It wanted to be fucking felt. It wanted to express in whatever ways it wanted, through dance, through movement, through sound, through whatever it was. And so I just stayed there. And I allowed it to teach me and to express and to be there as I held space for it, so it would show me what I needed to see. And so this anger was not pointed at the person who said something that triggered it. It was pointed at society, humanity, man, how humans have been doing things for so long and how fucked up some of it has been. I felt this deep anger towards women's sensuality and sexuality and their freedom of expression. I felt where my body was feeling it. I could feel my whole body burning like fire. Automatically, I felt just fire all around me and dragons all around me. But not those happy, beautiful, loving dragons, like the fire dragons that will burn shit to the ground if necessary. And I felt, shit, this energy is so powerful. This rage and this anger is so powerful. How can I alchemize it and use it towards something productive and positive, instead of like lashing out at someone else? And how powerful is it when we can be with our emotions and feel our emotions and not lash out to the person who triggered them, but to really be there as a freaking container, or like an oven where the emotions is cooking, and allowing it to be there and to move and to show you and to teach you and to just be there for it. Sometimes women, and again, obviously not only women, so please, I'm just telling a story, I'm just generalizing, like, please don't, like, please have discernment as I share this and as you receive this information. But I'm gonna speak on behalf of women right now, okay? Because that's the intention of this video, is to focus on the dark feminine rage, on the deep emotions that women feel in their bodies, that sometimes they don't want to be mentally understood or deciphered or figured out. Sometimes those emotions don't need and don't want, like, oh, this is happening because of this and because of that and blah blah blah, and let me think about it, let me make sense of it. No, it just wants to fucking be. It wants to fucking boil and burn and scream and rage and move and whatever it is. It doesn't want comprehension in a mental way. It wants comprehension in a space holding way. It wants comprehension in a safety to express. It just wants to be like allowed to be. It just wants to be honored and respected as a teacher who is here to show us something. And as I allowed myself to feel that rage, to feel that anger, that was literally so far beyond what I'm used to feeling, I allowed it to stay there and to cook and to, to be there, to move inside me and through me. And as I allowed that to express through my bodies and through my emotions, a part of me was completely clear and focused and aware in observation of all that was happening. And so at the same time that I allowed myself to express and feel that fully, another aspect of me was observing and learning what that was teaching me. And there was this lesson of, please just let me be. Let me be, let me rage, let me be angry, because there is a reason why I'm angry. I'm not just making a fucking fit, there's a reason. This comes from somewhere. And it's deep. And it's a trauma that comes from other lifetimes, from ancestral trauma and whatever bullshit there is. But then again, there was no need or wanting to be fully understood on a mental level. Just an honoring and a space holding for that to express, to feel, to rage, to roar, And so I allowed my emotions to express, I allowed the energy to move through me, and I allowed it, and I observed it. And then it just passed. I didn't do anything to feel better. I didn't pray or meditate or eat something to distract me or do something to distract me or burn some Palo Santo or whatever it is. Like, I didn't do anything. It naturally boiled, burnt, expressed, and was released. And oh my God, the clarity and the magic and the freedom that came from that allowing and space holding and observation was beyond words. And so as you connect with your own emotions and you become more and more aware of when something or someone triggers you, oh, what's happening within my body? Why am I triggered? What am I feeling? Where am I feeling it? And discern if it is a place to lash out to the situation or with the person or whatever. If the best thing for you is to go meditate and be quiet, or maybe it is to just go somewhere and just scream like your lungs out, just scream it out. Or maybe it is to shake or dance or sing or whatever it is for you. In each moment, the trigger itself shows us what is the best way to deal with it. If we are in tune and present, the energy naturally conducts itself. So if it needs to express and be felt and all of that, it will, and after a while it will pass. If it wants to be projected, and then you have like maybe argument with someone else, maybe that's not the most productive thing, but maybe that's a confront that you're not having with someone else that is triggering probably both of you even more, will then have teachings and lessons and blessings for both of you. And again, whatever it is that you're feeling and whatever it is that is coming up in your reality, you're the one experiencing it. You're the one in charge. You're the one that is capable of holding space for yourself and whatever comes up in your reality, and you're the one who decides how you want to deal with it. And so my prayer and offering and blessing with this video is to honor what we are feeling and let the feeling, whether it is a good feeling or a bad feeling, to guide you. The trigger itself shows you the way. The trigger itself shows you what you need. The trigger itself shows you how to deal with the trigger. And so my blessing and offering and praying is for us to honor our emotions and to hold space when someone else is going through something that looks chaotic or whatever it is, okay? Loud, destructive, intense, whatever it is. Sometimes we just need to express it. Sometimes we just need to cry. Sometimes we just need some time and space to let it cook and be with us, and then it will naturally dissolve. Sometimes we need to be alone, and sometimes we need someone to hold our hands. Sometimes we need to be mentally understood, and sometimes we just want the space to feel and express what is present. And the more we honor ourselves, and the more we honor others when they are going through their own processes, the easier things get, right? Because we all get triggered from time to time, and that's fucking okay. But how do we deal with it, and how long do we stay there? And what is the difference between feeling a trigger, feeling something, and bypassing it, or hiding it, or shoving it in our unconscious, or whatever it is, and to actually like, oh, I'm feeling this, what the fuck, and allow yourself to feel it fully and express it. Only you know what is best for you in each moment. And the more we honor ourselves and our own process, and the more we hold space for ourselves, and the more nurturing and loving we are towards ourselves, even when we're going through all of those difficult triggers and challenges and things in our lives, and the more we help others when they are going through something that is hard for them, the more we can come together in peace and harmony and love and joy and celebration and all of that. And the more we feel safe and connected and free to express and to be. And so my invitation is for you to honor your emotions and allow them to show you what they need when they come up. And if you are a man and your partner, or there's a woman in front of you who is going through a massive emotional experience such as anger or frustration, maybe if you can hold yourself first so it doesn't get projected and you don't receive it as a trigger yourself, and then you go through your own process as well, the more you can hold space for yourself and stay centered and grounded and connected, the more you can also allow for the feminine to express and feel safe. Maybe she wants to be understood, maybe she just wants to cry, maybe she just wants to scream, maybe she wants to dance, maybe she wants to shake, like whatever it is. The more you can stay grounded and connected in your own energy, the less triggered you are by the triggers that someone else is having, they might be projecting onto you. And the more you can help the person who is going through a big emotional charge. So whether you're a man or a woman, whether you identify with genders or not, like whatever it is, we are humans having human experiences, right? We are living our human life. And the more we honor these difficult uncomfortable emotions, the more we learn the lessons that they are here to teach us, instead of just bypassing or pretending it's not there, or wanting to be love and light or a good person or whatever it is all the time. When we allow space, safe space, for those emotions to arise and express, they become a gift and a teacher and another tool in your toolkit to then also help others when they are going through something similar. So let's do this. Let's honor our own emotions, and let's honor when someone else is going through a different experience. Let's honor their own process. We are all and always learning and growing. So may we honor ourselves, and may we honor each other, and show that it's okay to not be okay from time to time, if you're willing and open to learn what that negative, uncomfortable emotion, experience, and situation is teaching you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.